The Orville, Sympathy for the Devil. Written by Seth MacFarlane. Read by Bruce Boxleitner.
Seth, I have a question for you. This week, I believe there's a novella coming out, a digital novella that you wrote. Can you sort of talk about what it's about, what went into the decision to do this thing, to write?
Yeah, I mean, we had planned, without giving too much away about the book, we had planned to shoot 11 episodes, and because of COVID, it just became impractical. And this was an episode that, for reasons that you'll see if you pick it up, it required to shoot. We couldn't shoot it in LA. We were going to have to shoot either in Prague, somewhere in Europe, or in Canada, or try to find a location that would suit this story. And it just became impossible. And I kind of grappled with, do we gamble for a season 4 and just withhold it and shoot it then? Because it was a very experimental episode, a really experimental episode. As if you choose to read the book, you'll see why. In my mind, if we do wind up with more episodes of this show, it's theoretically something that we could still shoot. I mean, it's one of those ideas that's so out there and so bizarre that it just, you don't want to give it up. So I decided to, just in case, this was it for the Orville, that I really wanted to get this story out there, and so I wrote it as a novella. I don't want to give too much away about it, but it's a very unique episode, and you'll see why when you read it, why it would have been so challenging to shoot.
The one thing I've learned about you, Seth, and I'm sure everyone on the panel can chime in, is do not spoil anything, or Seth will not like it. I'm joking around, obviously, but guarded.
No, look, when I watch any show on television that I watch regularly, I personally try not to read any kind of summary, or I don't want to know anything about it before I watch it that week. Even if I'm binging something that's already been on the air, I don't read the episode description. I want to be completely surprised, and I, whether erroneously or not, like to think that maybe there are other people out there who watch TV the same way, and surprise is everything. And whether it's a joke that surprises you in comedy, or whether it's a plot twist that surprises you in a suspense or thriller or drama, it's everything. Surprise is everything in storytelling, and so we try to preserve as much of it as we can.